morning. Welcome to Tuesday's Technology Tip. I'm very excited because this week's tip, we're featuring two students. I have with me
Noah Hamlin
and
Zachary Chola,
both from Campobello Grambling School, and their teacher, Miss Danielle Whitlow, recommended that they come and share out with you this week a resource called My Simple Show.
So you start by going to a new tab and then you type in mysimpleshow.com and it takes you to
My Simple Show? That's
yes,
the name? Okay.
and then it takes you to a home page that tells you a little bit about it. And then up here is where you can log in to an account, where you choose where you don't have to log into an account, but if you log into an account, it saves all your videos.
Now, is this free?
part of it is free, but if you want like extra features, you can always upgrade it and pay.
Okay.
And then if I go to this one, so first you have your draft, and then when you go to draft, there's 3 different options. You can choose professional, and it has different ones. You can choose educational, and it has different ones. And then you can go to personal, and each one has blank template, but I always do blank template. It's a lot easier.
So that way, it doesn't have things already in your presentation. You choose everything from scratch.
Yes.
So it's more relevant to your student project.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then this is what the draft page looks like. This is where you type up your end screen and your story and your title screen, and you type it in, and it has examples over here, and then example and an example for the end screen, and you can just choose.
So for each section, it provides examples for you over on that right side.
Yes.
So you kind of get an idea of what it's wanting you to do.
Yes,
Okay.
and then you can type in your story, what you want to talk about, and your end screen. And when you're done with that, you scroll to the bottom and you click Choose Visuals. And then this is where, so like on this screen, you can see the different pictures, and you can get rid of a picture that you don't want. And if you go down here, you can pick these little things up and you can drag them to another word. And when you drag them to another word, it makes that word have a picture. And then if you click on the picture, you have different pictures that it can choose from that it suggests, or you can search, or you can, if you upgrade, you can make scribbles, and then you can do a text input. You can do uploaded images, and you can do used images. And then you can do that for each one, and you can do that for each word. And when you get done with that, they have different closing frames. And if you upgrade, you can have no closing frame. And after that, you go to choose audio. And then this is where it really gets into the stuff where you upgrade. So like there's different voices, and you can upgrade for different ones, and then you can record. If you upgrade, you can record your own voice to make it, and then if you upgrade, you can upload an audio file, and then you can choose the music, which again you can upgrade for things, and then you can do subtitles on and off if you upgrade. You can change the speed. The speed you don't have to upgrade, but you can do slow, normal, or fast. And then the watermark is right there. It's where it has the created using My Simple Show. And if you do not want that to appear the whole time, then you can upgrade and then you can turn that off. And then and then it has scribble colors, or like if you made your own scribble or drawing, it could pop up on the screen and you can turn that on or off. And then after that, you would click play video, and it would create it, and then you could watch it.
So depending on how
How does
long
my simple show?
your show is, depends on the length of time it may take to process and finalize that final step.
Yes.
Okay. So do you guys want to share out the project that you did with Miss Whitlow, a finished example of My Simple Show?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. And what was this called?
A Sui dynasty. We were studying Chinese dynasties, and we had to make a project, and we just picked My Simple Show.
And this was for social studies?
Yes.
Okay. Could you see using My Simple Show for other subjects also? Besides just social studies, perhaps?
Yeah, you can use it for anything.
Okay.
The Sui dynasty. The emperor, Wen, dominated the court and forced the young emperor, or his own grandson, to yield the throne to him. He then became emperor of the newly established dynasty named Sui. Sui at the time controlled 2/3 of China. Sui dynasty then managed to unify China and rose to power. Even though Emperor Wenli was a Buddhist, he encouraged Confucianism and Taoism. To spread Buddhism, he made shrines and temples all across China that you can see today. They had a different way of governing than some of the other dynasties. They had economic reforms, which are times of government reduction. Another part of their government is that every taxable male revived a grant of land. There was also a reduction of peasants' taxes. The Sui had helped China in many ways. One way that they helped is that they undertook extensive public works. Another way is they extended military control. The Sui dynasty added a lot of things to the country. For example, they added public work projects. They also added a canal that connected the Yellow, Wai and Yuezhi rivers. So, that was cool facts about the Sui dynasty.
Well, I can't thank you enough for coming out and sharing with our audience today. As always, if you have a recommendation for a tech tip, or you would like to recommend a student to come and share with us, please send me an email. We hope you have a great week.